bent over rows with 20-pound dumbbells by the side of your beach house in St. Bart's is not going to get you the mentality of a Navy SEAL. And I know that sounds crazy. I'm Dr. Mike Israetel, creator of the RP Hypertrophy app and professor of exercise and sports science at Lehman College, and I want to take a look at Michael B. Jordan's workout plan that keeps him in such stunning shape. Michael B. Jordan, if you're watching this, two things. Hello, and also, hello. Anyway, let's get to it. St. Bart's, of course.
So first thing in the morning, before you eat anything, do a little fasted cardio. Get in the pool, work out.
Well, fasted cardio is a fine way to do things. It's exactly as effective as fed state cardio, so it's not magic. Just calling that out. But fasted cardio is totally fine.
So like being in the pool is a full body workout. You're working your upper body, your core, and your lower legs.
Upper body, core, and lower legs. The upper leg is entirely missing from this workout. I assume he's only be working on calves and, calves. Huh. All right.
Especially with me, all these injuries over the years, being in the water really just keeps my joints comfortable.
Being underwater does reduce the load on the joints almost 100%, which is cool. And if your knees hurt, ankles hurt, getting some swimming in is good. I will say one warning about swimming. If you're trying to use swimming for weight loss, don't. Because in swimming, we see something called the cold water effect, whereby if you are immersed in swimming in a pool, even if you're exercising, even if your heart rate is up, afterwards, only with swimming, because of the cold water effect, you get way hungrier than normal. And then it's much harder to keep a low-calorie diet to get yourself in shape. If you're trying to do some fat loss and weight loss, I probably would include better cardio than swimming, like anything else. But he looks lean enough to me, you heard me? So lean enough for me to look at. I'll see myself out. Dumbbell Circuit, you already know this is going to be a terrible workout.
I'll do 10 sets, start at 10, and work our way down. So first set is 10, second set is 9.
10, 9, 8, yeah. So that's a fine way to do things because your body accumulates fatigue and the training has to get easier. You're going to be strongest and most able to do higher reps when you're fresh, and that will degrade. So it's a great way to accommodate. I will say that the 10, 9, 8, 7, et cetera, linear scale doesn't accommodate how your body actually fatigues. Your body tends to fatigue a lot at first and then much less later. So with this kind of situation, you're going to have to really be easy on the first couple of sets, which is a bad idea because you're just pissing away energy while you're most fresh. Should be going hard at first. So I prefer more of something like a 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, something like that. But I'm just being a picky asshole. Oh, wait, I'm a professor of sports science. That's my job.
Dumbbell curls. I mean, that's just great for conditioning, for explosion.
The dumbbell curl's not good for conditioning or explosion. It is good for making your biceps bigger, which is arguably much more important than either one of those two things. His technique is fine. He could have his elbows up a little in front of him, a little forward, or stretch them back even further. It's kind of this awkward double elbow bend he's got going on. It's like he's faking the curl. I'm not saying he is, just kind of looks a little, clearly the weight's really light, so that's good, I guess.
Your arms usually are one of the stronger parts of your body. So
the biceps are one of the weakest muscles in your body. They are not one of the strongest parts of your body. Almost every muscle is stronger than your biceps. If you can curl more than you can leg press or deadlift or pull up or row or anything else, you have a problem.
It's really easy for me to do those.
He said it's easy for me to do the bicep curls because it's one of the strongest muscles of the body. Hey, I got a suggestion. And guys, this is all in good faith. It's all for fun. It's all comedy. Use more weight, motherfucker. Using the 20s, saying the shit is easy. Out of here.
Doing overhead dumbbell press and shoulder presses are
okay, so that's a push press because he's using leg drive. It's a cool movement. You can do more reps and more load. It's not the best movement for muscle growth because you're using a lot of leg drive and stuff, and that tends to fatigue you more. But for overall calorie burning and fitness, a fine choice. Men's Health says, warning, keep your abs tight. Don't arch your back. There's nothing wrong with arching your back on the shoulder press at all. Competitive lifters have done it for generations. And if you stay too upright, it actually makes it a much more awkward movement. So to the people at Men's Health that don't actually lift weights, thank you so much. I'm kidding.
I've been working so much.
So on his bent row technique, he's going up quickly, which is nice, but he's also going down quickly. If you want more muscle growth, You're going to go down more slowly and under control and really get a deep stretch at the bottom. That'll grow more muscle. It'll be more challenging for you, but you're working out to get a challenge because you want the best results. So don't rush.
So to transform myself physically and mentally was the goal. You know, I trained with veterans from the Army, from Navy SEALs.
Folks, I'm going to say this a couple more times over the duration of this series. When you're training to play a Navy SEAL, you absolutely can transform yourself externally, physically, to look like a Navy SEAL. Not terribly difficult. Navy SEALs are just guys in pretty good shape externally. Your mentality will not approach that of a Navy SEAL. That is impossible to do for two reasons. One, most of us do not have the genetics to be mentally as hard as the Navy SEAls. No, I pause. Almost none of us have that. And secondarily, you have to do Navy SEAL training to get that shit. I don't see you at Bud's doing some literally bent over rows with 20-pound dumbbells by the side of your beach house in St. Bart's is not going to get you the mentality of a Navy SEAL. And I know that sounds crazy. Hollywood, just act, motherfucker. Act is pretend.
Just got finished doing a little mini circuit on the dumbbells.
So far,
Curls.
we've trained biceps, to some extent triceps, front delts, traps, and the back. No chest yet, no side delts, no abs, though I'm sure those are coming, and no legs at all. We'll see what's happening next.
Ball slams are definitely something that I really, really enjoy doing. It really allows me to let out a lot of aggression. You know, it's
Really good to let out a lot of aggression. You know what I'm saying? When I'm vacationing in my private villa in St. Bart's, you boys got that crazy aggression. You heard me? Like, I'm out in these streets. And by streets, I mean my own beach house in paradise. That being the case, the medicine ball slam is a very good tool for developing the athletic ability to contract your entire anterior chain, all the way from your arms down to your front of your calves, and especially with the hip flexors and the abs. The problem is it's a very bad way to grow your abs to make them all six-packy and sexy because it skips the eccentric, the lengthening component, which almost every other ab exercise, the normal stuff like leg lifts and crunches and machine abs, that they do so well, this skips entirely. So medicine ball slams, for as much work as you're putting into it, unless you're a specific kind of athlete in a specific power-generating phase of their training, is just not the best way to train for pretty much the only thing that Michael B. Jordan would want to train for, which is appearance.
battle ropes. Battle ropes is a lot of fun also because it just, well, okay, I lied. Battle ropes aren't fun. It's
For the 500th time, battle ropes is one of the stupid exercises ever invented. It trains almost nothing. It trains the aerobic and possibly glycolytic ability to use your biceps, triceps, shoulders, and back a little bit, not through a full range of motion, to grow a minimal amount of muscle. Battle ropes makes you better at doing this, which is actually not terrible ancillary training for something like boxing. Not terrible. But again, Michael B. Jordan's not a real boxer either. I know, it's crazy.
40 seconds, that minute and a half that you're going all out, it really you really feel that work.
You can tell Michael B. Jordan has dick to say about any of this. He's like, yeah, like, 40 seconds, a minute. Shit, fellas, minute and a half. You'll watch this. You won't watch me work. Minute 55 up in this. Homie's like, oh, like, no, shut up. Everyone's like, 2 minutes. Everyone's like, oh shit, are you serious, bro? That's how we roll. These motherfuckers. St. Bart's streets.
Just cooling down and resting your mind, I think is extremely important.
I love the Eastern theme song they got playing in the background. Just in case you were confused as to where meditation comes from. The East. Damn, look at that fly-ass suit. Scott's video guy, you got to include this scene. Shit is on fire, bro. Why don't I dress like Michael B. Jordan? I will say he never actually did train his chest. And he trained all of his muscles with a tiny amount of volume. So overall, and if you do this workout to try to look like Michael B. Jordan, you will be insanely disappointed. I have a better workout. Save up your money for a while, get you a plane ticket to St. Bart's. That shit is dope as hell. St. Bart's, 9.5 out of 10. Michael B. Jordan's workout, 3 out of 10. See you guys next time.